Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison between the brand new Samsung HW Q990F and the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9. These two high-end soundbar systems promise to bring theater-quality sound into your home, but they take very different approaches. The Samsung HW Q990F delivers a true 11.1.1 4-channel setup, complete with a redesigned compact subwoofer and wireless rear speakers, aiming to create a fully immersive surround experience straight out of the box. On the other hand, Sony goes for a sleek all-in-one design with refined aesthetics, cleaner musicality, and their enhanced 360 spatial sound mapping for a more minimalist setup that still packs a punch. So, which one is the better fit for your needs, your room, and your ears? Well, let's dive into a detailed comparison of these two soundbars and see which one is the right choice for you. And if you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like and subscribing. Let's kick things off with design and ease of setup, because that first impression matters. The Samsung HW Q990F sticks with a familiar industrial look, featuring a hexagonal soundbar, angular surround speakers, and a redesigned cube-shaped subwoofer that takes up less space than before. It's built tough and feels premium, but visually, it leans more functional than fashionable. The display is a basic dot matrix, and the remote is serviceable, but nothing stylish. On the other hand, the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9 clearly prioritizes aesthetics. Its rounded edges, fabric front, and ultra-low profile make it feel like part of your TV rather than an accessory. Sony even includes clever spacers for elevating the bar and wall mount brackets right in the box. Setup-wise, Samsung's wireless components pair automatically, and the SmartThings app helps fine-tune the system. But if you're not using a Samsung TV, Q Symphony can feel uneven. Sony wins the setup game with its single-unit simplicity. Just plug it in, open the Bravia Connect app, and let your phone handle room calibration. That means if you prioritize sleek looks and a clutter-free setup, the Bravia Bar 9 is the one to beat. Moving on to cinematic performance, cause this is where both systems flex their muscles. The Samsung HW Q990F is an 11.1.4-channel powerhouse with 23 drivers, a wireless subwoofer, and physical rear speakers, all working together for real Dolby Atmos and DTS:X immersion. Watching movies like Dune Part 2 or Blade Runner 2049, you get a true 3D sound bubble where effects move above, beside, and behind you with clarity. The upgraded subwoofer is especially impressive, delivering tight, deep bass that rumbles without drowning out dialogue or mid-tones. Every transition between channels feels deliberate, keeping action scenes engaging without becoming chaotic. On the other hand, the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9 may not have physical rears, but it uses 360 spatial sound mapping to simulate surround sound with surprising depth. Dialogue is crisp, motion is convincing, and the virtual height channels stretch impressively tall. But without rear drivers, effects don't fully wrap around, and some low-end punch is missing compared to Samsung's setup. That means if you prioritize full room immersion and cinematic accuracy right out of the box, the HW-Q990F easily takes the lead. When it comes to music playback, both bars bring something valuable to the table, but in very different flavors. The Samsung HW Q990F, although built primarily for home theater, handles music with surprising finesse. Using Tidal Connect and Standard Mode, it delivers energetic performance with strong rhythm and solid instrument separation. The new Cube subwoofer really helps round out the lows, adding warmth and punch without muddying the mids. Vocals stay present even during bass-heavy tracks, and acoustic sessions sound natural and dynamic. But there's still a hint of cinematic coloration, with slightly boosted effects and wider imaging that's more suited to movie soundtracks than pure studio tracks. On the flip side, the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9 leans heavily into precision. Tracks like Tool's Invincible reveal a wide, airy soundstage with clean layering, excellent timing, and focused vocals. It doesn't shake the room like Samsung, but it brings more nuance, especially in mids and highs. That said, it can feel a bit clinical with certain genres. So if you value clarity, tight control, and musical detail, especially for stereo listening, Sony's Bar 9 is the more refined choice. When it comes to smart features and connectivity, both systems show up strong, but Samsung goes the extra mile. The HW Q990F integrates deeply with the SmartThings app, letting you tweak everything from individual channel levels to sound modes and speaker positioning. Features like SpaceFit Sound Pro use built-in mics to continuously calibrate the sound to your room, while extras like AI voice enhancement, party mode, and private listening offer flexible control. Voice assistant support includes both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, and for streaming, you get Apple AirPlay 2, Chromecast, Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, and even Roon compatibility. That's a powerhouse package. On the other hand, the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9 keeps things leaner. The Bravia Connect app is incredibly polished, guiding you through setup and letting you tweak sound for different seating positions. Wireless streaming is solid with Bluetooth, AirPlay, and Spotify Connect, but there's no support for Tidal or Roon. And while it does support 4K at 120 Hz with VRR and ALLM, it only has one HDMI input compared to Samsung's 2. That means if you prioritize broad connectivity and smart home integration, the HW Q990F clearly has the advantage. As for my final verdict, both of these soundbars bring serious strengths, but your ideal pick depends entirely on what you're looking for. The Samsung HW Q990F is the ultimate all-in-one theater setup. You get a true surround system with wireless rears, a redesigned subwoofer, and a massive 11.1.4 channel soundstage that handles both movies and music with authority. Its robust app features, advanced room tuning, and unmatched connectivity make it ideal for power users and home theater fans who want plug-and-play immersion without the complexity of a separate receiver. On the other hand, the Sony Bravia Theatre Bar 9 is a beautifully simple solution. It looks elegant under any TV, sets up in minutes, and delivers crisp, detailed sound that shines with music and clean stereo playback. For smaller rooms, apartment living, or users who prefer minimal gear and maximum ease, it's a fantastic standalone performer with room to expand later. Ultimately, the HW Q990F wins for movie lovers and gamers wanting full-blown surround, while the Bravia Bar 9 is a dream for music-first listeners who care about clean design and focused performance. So please don't forget, like to this video and subscribe to our channel if you want more tech comparison like these in the future.